All right,
Man,
Mike Allen,
concert.
you recently sat down with Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick for the debut of the Axios show. You asked him about those unprecedented financial deals between the U.S. government and companies such as Intel, NVIDIA, and U.S. Steel. Let's take a look.
If that's the model, who's next? What other types of deals like this can you see?
I think universities who are getting all this money, the scientists get the patents, the universities get the patents, and the funder of $50 billion, the U.S. government, you know what we get? Zero. It's time that we should, don't you think we should get, if we, in business, if I gave them half the money, if I gave them 100% of their money, I would get half the profits with the scientists. So I think if we fund it and they invent a patent, the United States of America taxpayer should get half the benefit.
Wait, this is just full blown out socialism. I mean, it's even beyond that. He's like, you remember when Barack Obama said, you know, you didn't do it all on your own. You needed the government. We helped you, but we helped you and you got it. Can you imagine if Barack Obama said, you know what, because of that, we're going to take 10% here. We're going to, and here are all these so-called like capitalist billionaires that keep trying to scam off of companies, off of colleges. I don't know Howard, but I can't believe he is so stupid as to not understand that when we, since World War II, gave universities that money for research, that spread out. And that helped. Yeah. Whether you're talking about the internet, whether you're talking about biomedical research, whether you're talking about research on Alzheimer's, or whether you're talking about research on AI, all of these technologies, they accrue to the benefit, oh, wait a second, of Americans. And in a capitalist society, a rising tide lifts all boats. They pay higher taxes because they're successful and not giving the money back to the huge centralized state. And then they can tax them. But they're literally talking about accumulating more power in the centralized state. It is the most socialist thing. I mean, who's worried about Mamdani? Right. Well, he's talking about grocery stores. These people are talking about like taking a skim from Intel, from NVIDIA, from like the best researchers on the planet.
No, I mean, I think you said it best. If Obama had said this, they'd be saying, let's have impeachment hearings. And Mamdani is controversial for talking about bus rides.
Right.
And you're literally talking about the government having 10% of a private company that a government helped. If that's not socialism, then I don't know how you define it.
And remember, the job for most of these guys, make the boss happy.
Right.
They think this is something that Donald Trump likes, and it's something that he will hear in this interview, maybe on this show, and they'll be in good standing with the boss. But we've moved from state capitalism, some people have called it, with like the cut of Intel and NVIDIA, to that's just straight socialism.
Yeah.
We want the money back, put it back into the government system. So, Mike Allen, this was your conversation. What did you take away from it?
Yeah, so Morning Joe viewers saw that clip first, the Axios show, which is interviews with newsmakers across business, tech, media, politics, culture, is debuting tomorrow. And I was up in Howard Lutnick's office the first time cameras had been in his office, and I asked, who's next? And there's a couple trends colliding here. One, for months, we've seen the administration pressuring universities on DEI policies, on anti-Semitism, on admissions. And then second, we have these unorthodox deals that you've been talking about. I think you're right. The president, all these things come from the top. The president's a deal maker, so he likes to see the deals. Second, Howard Lutnick talked about getting money back for the taxpayer. He said to me, America should participate. How could we not get the money back? That's insane. So a metric-driven administration is going to want to get more money back for taxpayers. Another thing that Howard Lutnick told me in this interview is that the DOGE spirit, they're going to more focus now on saving money as opposed to cutting federal workers. So they're still very focused on money. They've sent a letter to Harvard asking Harvard what patents they have that were federally funded. Howard Lutnick told me they're going to send a letter to the University of California. He said they may do some one-off deals, and then I think they may try to do a master global deal for these universities. And it's going to be a big fight. Of course, universities are going to say, as a nonprofit, we pay taxes. You're wanting to tax us again.
So I mean, Jonathan Lemire, you've got the same people that gave billionaires, monopolists, and multinational corporations the largest tax cut in the history of the world. And now they're worried about money, so they're going to go after people who are researching Alzheimer's and say, give us some of your money.
Yeah, you got to pay for it somehow. So, Mike, let's talk. Joe has said chapter and verse how this is in defiance of GOP orthodoxy. So talk to us about what kind of reaction are we getting? Is there any Republican pushback on the Hill or perhaps in the business world?
Yeah, so Howard Lutnick is a real leading indicator of what the president is thinking and talking about. As you know, they go back 30 plus years, someone who's authentically close to the president. And this idea of saving money, getting money back for the taxpayers, something else that you saw the president yesterday moving on the affordability of prescription drugs. You're going to hear a lot about that. Howard Lutnick told me that the president spent all day Saturday talking about prescription drugs, how they're going to save money there. And so you're going to hear a lot more of this affordability.
What did he tell you, Mike? What did he tell you, Mike, about saving money on prescription drugs? What's the plan?
They are going to push the prescription drug companies on the most favored nation approach. They also are going to push them on how they're messaging. The president signed an order on that yesterday. And very interesting. Behind the scenes, Howard Lutnick and the president talk a ton. They talk a lot at 1 in the morning. Trump calls Howard Lutnick a lot then because he said he knows he's up. Howard Lutnick goes to bed around 1:30. He said the president goes to bed around 2. So these two guys, New Yorkers, friends 30 plus years, 1 in the morning. They're on the phone. Howard will literally text him and say, "You up?" And they'll watch TV together, watch Fox News, watch sports. So that's part of the significance of these comments is Secretary Lutnick very much channeling what's on the president's mind, and the president listens to him.
Well, that's comforting.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Mike Allen.
Thank you, Mike.
Mike, very, very good to see you, and it's going to be exciting to see you at Lambeau Field in a couple days.